I'll show you just how good you are. I'll show you just how good you are. Yeah, no, I read that right. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and we're here. We are at Victory Road, I'm pretty sure. Unless they have something else for us between now and then. Oh, there's a mart and a healing machine here. It's a mini Pokemon Center. Hello. This is the way to Mount Silver. It's very dangerous, so absolutely no one is allowed. Hey, the road closes ahead. This is the way to Mount Silver. Yeah, okay. Welcome. How may I serve you? How many potions do I have? 9. Use 11 more, sure. Think that's all I'll get for now. I don't know whether they're going to use the Gen 1 version of Victory Road as their base here or the Gen 2 version, because the Gen 2 version, if I recall correctly, does not have trainers. Gen 1 does. So, depending on whether or not there are trainers, it may or may not be more grueling. What was I going to do? Oh, right. So, Polytrio. There was something I wanted to do with Polytrio before we went any further. Because the thing is, I know Victory Road. There's going to be a lot of Gravelers. There's going to be a lot of Golbats. We could really use a move to take those guys out. Particularly on the Mon that we're most trying to train right now. So, we're teaching Polytrio Ice Beam instead of Hyper Voice. I was kind of trying to hold off in case, So a neat little trick you may or may not have thought of in these games is if you let a Pokemon run out of PP on a move and then replace that move with a TM, especially in the games like this where TMs are infinitely reusable, theoretically that is a way to get infinite PP. However, I don't think Hyper Voice is going to help us much in there, so use the healing station? Yes. Cool. If it's that easy, why do we need to hire a nurse to do it? Alright. Well, maybe it took longer or something. Alright, so this is Victory Road. And immediately beset upon by a fusion. Sandnix. Okay, well, this is just going to be either... I think it's just ground. So just throw a quick ball. Yeah. So they've added Sand Slash in here. Okay, so fun fact about burrowing or flying Pokemon, you can still throw balls at them. In some games. Not this one. Oh, I could use a heavy ball. It is Onyx Body, so... are we going to be able to take this dig? Probably. I can Earthquake it, but that might actually kill it. In fact, I'm not sure I have anything here that will hit it and not kill it. Alright, grab one of our Levitate Mons. It's Vigar. Nice. Okay. It's just gone forever now. I am going to use Sludge Bomb in the hopes that it doesn't kill. Okay, good. Did poison though, so if it starts spamming dig, that might be an issue. Alright. That's fine though. I was hoping that would get it to half. I don't think I can hit it with another Sludge Bomb without risking killing it, so we're gonna go for a Fusion Ball. I do have to wonder what the actual catch rate on a Fusion Ball is, whether it would be. I feel like I could see why they might just make it better than an Ultra Ball, but not as good as, say, any of the other special balls. What? It's right there, though. Alright. forgot that it was still technically dug because the poison made it come back up. So, also please don't dig again. You'll probably die. Oh boy. So this is getting a little awkward. It is kind of funny that I don't think there's a move that heals your opponent's status ailment. I think even aromatherapy only applies to your own team. Oh, except for like Wake Up Slap. Wake Up Slap does get rid of sleep. And in at least some Pokemon games, I'm pretty sure Fire Moose thawed frozen Pokemon. But for poison, there's nothing. And paralysis, I'm pretty sure. When asleep, the scales on Sandix's back rise and fall with its breath. Its tail stones rotate slowly while it dreams. Okay, that sounds like a Dex entry from Pokemon Sleep. I would know. I've been playing that for a while. But I guess, you know, it fits on a regular Pokemon game too. You know, they can talk about sleep too. Also, I don't think Sandix is in Pokemon Sleep. Alright, now it's just a regular Onix. We can take it out. Oh, except it's sturdy. I feel like I should catch this. Just because it's I don't think we have too many Onix still, and Steelix is a pretty good mon to fuse with. Stop it. I like how the Sand Tomb is doing more than Rock Slide did. Good old Onix with lower base attack than Oddish. Okay, buddy. If you don't get and stay in a ball... Okay, I'm just... F it. I'm not... no. No more. Surf it. I tried, but you wanted to be a jerk about it. So, no. Okay. For now, I'm just observing. I do see the strength rocks. I'm hoping this Onix is a rockhead one and not a sturdy one. It is. Okay. I will say, I think part of the reason random encounters in caves are so annoying in Pokemon games. Hello, that's a new one. Also, they have Arbok in here. Interesting. I think part of the reason that random encounters in caves in Pokemon games are so annoying is that... Okay, this is poison ground. It might not die to an ice beam. Okay, good. It's because a lot of the rock Pokemon that you run into are sturdy. So you can't just take them out and be on your way. You have to hit them twice, effectively doubling the length of the battle. So that's why I think that's why a lot of people aren't big, myself included, on a lot of the caves in Pokemon games. Ooh. That's scary looking. Honestly, I think that's a more accurate representation. When deep beneath the earth, intense pressures fuse Arnix's unused venom into an amber-like crystal. These gems add a frightening glimmer to its large false eyes. It is pretty scary looking. Okay. Just want to see what's over here first. Seems like Onix is the most. Oops, that was Should have been a surf. Seems like Onyx is the most common Pokemon around here, which is funny. Because I would definitely expect Graveler or Golbat, which are here. But Onyx seems to be more common. Also looks like Marowak and... I'm not sure what else that is. A couple other Pokemon here. Okay, so there's one of our switches. Yeah, so this is looking more like the Gen 1 version so far. We haven't run into a trainer yet, but I don't think there were trainers in this first part with the strength puzzles. Yeah, no. I'm not messing around with you, Onyx. I'm just gonna take you out. Also, I hope it's not like true Gen 1 where if you leave Victory Road and come back, the puzzles all reset. That was... So you really did just have to go through Victory Road in one shot, right? You couldn't go back and heal and then come back through without having to do all the same things over again, except for the trainer battles. Trainer battles you didn't have to do again. But... Old Chop. Interesting. That is going to be poison fighting. Or Toxicroak typing. One. No? Okay. Nothing in here seems to want to take a quick ball. Surf probably kills Ice Beam? Maybe not? Very close. Okay. Fusion Ball, please. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Assuming this isn't like actual Gen 1, where the cave would reset each time, I am going to push this onto the place and then onto its switch and then go heal, because we're already losing quite a bit of health. This Pokemon likes to put its opponents in submission holds. When its prey is weakened, it will finish it off by draining its blood. Yikes. It's a little spooky. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's that Golbat. And this is why I added Ice Beam on. Still not quite enough, though. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll use 2. Note to self, Polytrio's Ice Beam, not terribly strong. I do feel like I'm still a little underwhelmed with... Oh, Ursaring. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Mount Silver is just a hop, skip, and a jump over. Which is where you would normally find Ursaring in Gen 2. Because it's not in Gen 1. Way to survive, buddy. Pulling you back. Alright. Play nice. That's fine, actually. I'm trying not to kill you, so... Let's hit it with an Iron Head. Can't do that again. Okay, unless it wants to play nice again. Drill Run probably doesn't kill. It might still kill. Maybe I should just throw a ball. Premier Ball, go! If it plays nice again, then I can probably Drill Run, but... Or we can just catch it with a Premier Ball. That works too. Alright. It's an interesting sprite there. No, Ursaring isn't really a mon that I've ever paid a lot of attention to. But I did happen to catch 2 shiny Teddy Ursa in Scarlet and Violet. So, just full odds shinies, by the way. They weren't even... I wasn't even grinding for them. It's just, I just happened upon them. Which is funny. Particularly funny because that was a challenge run. Scout luck, if you wanna watch it. It's pretty neat. IMO. Manix. A lot of fusions in here. I wonder if different areas have different rates for fusions. Because we've been getting a lot of them, but not like the really silly amount we were getting in Rock Tunnel. Where I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a glitch. While digging through mountains, Manix grabs tree roots with its fists. Eating them boosts its strength and stamina. Cool. I think I have to push this up here. Yeah. Hello again, Onyx. Surf will be plenty for you unless you have sturdy, which you do not. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And then... Oh, I could have just gotten that way. Didn't have to go all the way around. Okay, so that is set. We'll see if it stays set when we go to heal. Okay. Okay. Ah, no, it resets. Alright, well, I guess we'll be doing that strength puzzle again next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap.